Best on that front row, the future stars. And Fraser gets a brilliant jump from the pole. He leaves Best in his wake. Everingham's around. Oh, he takes the championship leader with him. First and second in the points are buried in the fence together.
Everingham got a rocket start and was making his way through the front row and got tagged. We'll need to catch the replay of that one as the rest of the field try and navigate turn 2. Matt Charter has come from 5th to 2nd. Jalen Rapotham 3rd. Safety car call.
Rowbotham was right there with Zach Best as the safety car was called. Oh, there's more here. Rowbotham just got drilled under safety car conditions. The back of that car is punched right in. Oh, what a way to do it. Oh, what a shame for Rowbotham that Shred-X Commodore yesterday wouldn't start. Now he gets himself to 3rd and then he gets nailed under the safety car.
So, yeah, the rear quarter panel heavily bent, both rear quarter, so that's going to create a lot. Oh, look at the rear wing. No, that's done and dusted.
What a shame for Rowbotham.
No. So watch Everingham in the 27 car, makes a great launch, tries to go through a hole. It was actually Zach Best that tagged him. Best didn't get a great start, and Matt Payne, absolute innocent bystander, gets collected by the spinning Everingham. So Zach Best doesn't get away well. Everingham does, and they converge on the same bit of real estate.
Oh, Cam Hill. How did he get out of that one, Gar?
Oh.
Rowbotham pulls off. He's out of action. That's a shame.
It's a shame, but I think the smart play. But look at Matt Charter. He is buried in the boot of Declan Fraser's Commodore. He's not letting him get away at all when we come back to take the green for the restart of this one.
Green flag flies at Townsville. Conchata. Can he get his first ever race win in the Dunlop Series? Is to move on down at turn 2. He has a sniff. Hill to the inside of Best. Seaton's got one tyre burning down here, and Best has got more damage than we first thought. That car got back to speed. He's doing a Garth Tander Sandown 500 at the moment.
I think there's more damage than just the guard peeled back on Zach Best's car. And they may not have known that rolling around under safety car speed that the guard was going to peel back like that. It's only once we got up to speed again that we saw that guard peel back. Hansen up the inside. Does he get it done? Yes, he does. And Missouri's having a look up the inside.
On his teammate, no less. Missouri's and Maxwell. And the Matt White Nissans. Dunlop Series always turning on the show. Maxwell's through on Seaton. Missouri's on the outside. Seaton to the inside of Maxwell now. Missouri's is in the sit here to try and get the drive. And they're all just zooming past Zach Best. Just watching his points slip out of his fingers this weekend.
So they somewhat settled for the run down the front straight into 2. Their Best is walking wounded out there, isn't he? He's in trouble. Oh, Blanchard and Missouri's.
They had more than a rub. Missouri's off the road for a moment, into the back. Morse pushing. Crick, is that Morse code? I believe it might be going through there. Tap, tap, tap as he gets him moving forward. Guy Allen is just putting Super 2 cars in his mirrors today.
Going to be on the podium outright in the way he's going. In a wild one. To the lead. So this is for 2nd. Hill locks it inside front. Runs it 2 deep. Charter, nice job on the over and under. Puts himself in the right spot for the run to turn 3. Hill switches back. Oh, good racing. Do they give each other room?
Just about.
Oh, they made contact.
Oh, no, it's going to be tight at turn 4. That was a clincher of a moment. That was a switchback on a switchback.
Charter just needs to settle down a little bit here. If the car behind's faster, just play it smart.
Allen and Vaughan, all of a sudden the fight's on in Super 3. Where did that come from? Oh, and a car off in the background and smoke pouring from it up at the entrance to turn 6.
Oh, big contact. Cameron Crick and Nash Morris.
The left side of that Crick car was damaged, and now it's finished.
That's big damage. He was doing all his own thing. Let's try and catch a replay of what happened here. Oh, well, they were already both having a moment at that point. So big damage to the side of Cameron Crick's car. Nash Morris is parked in the passenger door.
None of them have ever won a Dunlop Series race. Will we see a first time winner here today? Surely. Green flag in the air.
Fraser does a nice job. He's got a small air gap back to Charter as well. Charter over Hill. Hansen a little bit further back. He has to defend from Maxwell. Locks it inside front. Does he get it stopped? I think he does. And they're queued up behind him. Hansen, a big oversteer at the change of direction at 6. Drops the wheel into the grass. Does he hold it into 7? Yes, he does, but he's out of position.
Allen still holding the spot over Vaughan, and they're queuing up now behind Hansen. Seaton has a peek to the inside of Maxwell. Matt White Motorsport versus Matt Stone Motorsport. And here comes one of the Eggleston cars.
Tim Blanchard up the inside. Nice job. Does he get a stop? Yes, he does. Royal Harris has a look up the inside. These two are teammates up the inside. Harris goes on Aaron Seaton.
Oh, that's not the way to go for the Danaher Falcon, and that's dramas.
That's, I think, on the front.
Oh,
Brett
Vaughan's
Ford.
gone. And he was fighting for the win in Super 3. So advantage Kai Allen in that fight. Charter is doing everything he needs to do.
Well, that's where Charter is strong. He is strong on the brakes, so Hill's car as well. Look at that, just how much he's working. Does he send it up the inside? Uses first gear. Charter gives him room. Nice racing. So hard but fair so far between these two.
Yellow flag, green at turn 2, green at turn 2, you can do it.
That's good info. That's good info coming to Cameron Hill.
Is it going to be a 888-1-2? Here in Townsville, Charter drives defensive. 3 corners to go. Is it going to be a personal best finish for him this weekend and a podium? And at the front of the field, Fraser, the Queenslander, from Mackay, holding on to this one as Charter slides his way to the final corner.
Does Hill get good drive traction?
He does.
Yeah, boys.
Race winner, Declan Fraser for the first time.
Yeah, boys.
And he's pumped about that. Charter, home for second. 888 rejoice. They've got a new star in Declan Fraser. Man, unmissable, sensational.
Oh boy,
And that is why we love the Dunlop Series. How about Declan Fraser? He'll be on the grid for the great race, driving with none other than Craig Lowndes as a wildcard entry. And he's got the job done here. The boy from Mackay wins here in Townsville. And Matt Charter, how about that for a weekend? He'll be on the podium and spraying champagne for the very first time. He did get a podium at Bathurst, but never had the chance to do so as it was post-race penalties that led him to that spot. Cam Hill, a great job. And third for him here. He was on the podium in Perth. And that means that 888 have had a podium at every round so far this year. Jay Hansen doing a nice job inside the top 5. That's career best format of his very young career so far. And Kai Allen doing a wonderful job to pick up round honours in Super 3. Zach Best getting the job done there as well, despite the fact that he had that damaged car, getting whatever points he could.